What's up guys, it's Cobalt here, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing another one of my videos in collaboration with Littlest Pet Shop, and I will be unboxing this set that you see here behind me. So this is one of the 4 new Sweet and Stylish sets that are available at Target. I really like these guys. So far I have unboxed one of them, which was this fox right here. Usually with videos like this, I like to get all the sets and then post them all as one video, but these unfortunately have been very hard for me to find. So the fox is my favorite, and the second favorite is my llama, which luckily is the pet that we have in the set here today. So you can see this is still part of Series 5, and this is G7 number 419. And here's a full view of what the set looks like. So you can see once again Sweet and Stylish up here. We got the little panda mascot, and then here is our pet. I think the llama LPS are super cute, and I do really love her design and colors, but the biggest draw for me is all of the accessories and the overall theming of the set. It's like glam rock themed, which I'm like obsessed with because I love that vibe and that style of music. And then as for another little overview of the back, here are the other 3 pets you can get. So there's the little fox friend that we already unboxed, and then the deer and the poodle. The poodle is my 3rd favorite and the deer is my 4th favorite, but I'm hoping that I can get my hands on both of them eventually. And something else that I love about these sets that was even consistent with the Sweet and Stylish pets from Series 4 is that you can open up the box and turn it into like a little set for your Littlest Pet Shop. This one looks super cute, and I also have met the artist who designed this, and she's a wonderful person, so shout out to her. But without further ado, let's get this set open. Okay, so not even gonna lie, it took like all of my brain power to figure out how to open this without ripping anything, but let's grab our pet out of here and we'll take a look at the scene inside of the box first. Okay, so here's a closer look at it, but in my video where I unboxed the fox, I didn't realize that there's like more steps to actually transforming this packaging. So this part comes out, so you can actually use this as a secondary backdrop, which is even more cool. But there it is again in the background here, and then if you flip over the piece that I pulled out, this has the floor, so you can see it a little bit better. There's some accessories and like a little rug, and then you can actually place it right here and do a little bit more folding to kind of set it up together. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to put this here in the background, but you can see the artwork is so adorable. This is low-key what my room looks like, I'm not even gonna lie. And then here is the card that this set comes with. You can see the same drawing in the background here, and then our llama, who again is number 419, fanciest, level 3, and exotic. And then before we take a look at the pet, we have to go through the accessories. So I'm going to start off with some of the ones that are pretty common in Wave 5 that we've seen a bit of. So there is this perfume bottle. It is really big. In fact, I think it's too big for a Littlest Pet Shop, but I do like the use of the translucent plastic. I think that's kind of cool. And then there is this crown, which a few other LPS in Wave 5 have. The Easter Great Dane and one of the pet pair sets for this wave come with this accessory. But again, it is cool. I like the use of the glitter in the plastic. Not really sure if this will fit on the llama, but I'll try it at the end of the video. Then there is a classic hair dryer. This little metallic collar with a crown. It's a new accessory that I think is super fun, but this does also come in one of the blind boxes for this wave. Then we have this guitar, which is super cool. I love the detailing for it. I believe this does also come with a pet pair set for this wave as well, but I want to say this guitar here is a different color. Either way, very fun accessory. And then we got some star glasses, which I think are also very fun. These are brand new and specific to this set here. Then there is this little box. I'm not sure if this is like a makeup box or a box for some sort of musical instrument. I'm not sure, but it has some painted silver details, and then the holographic star is a sticker that's stuck on. Mine is a little bit off-centered, but I think that's fine. I also didn't realize this, but I think it actually opens up, so I'm gonna try to do that. Yes, okay, we love an accessory that actually does stuff like that. That is super cool. I love this a lot. I would be careful though, because I feel like this connector piece is kind of thin, so it might break off easily if you're a little bit too hard with it. But this is a really neat accessory. Also kind of cool to see because this was transformed into a real prop in the Littlest Pet Shop commercial that I was featured in. So it is cool to now have it as the actual LPS accessory. Then there is this microphone, which is also brand new to this set. I also love this. I think it's super cool. And the mic is adjustable, so you can have it stand up or off to the side. It could be like a little podcast microphone or a musical microphone. I could totally see myself using this in future setups for videos, and I like the silver plastic that's used here as well. And then the final accessory that I saved for last, of course, is this little skirt, which is a fabric accessory, as you can see here. I know lots of people in the LPS community love the fabric accessories, myself included, so to see a little fabric skirt for the Littlest Pet Shop is pretty cool, although although I still want the fabric snow hats and the scarves. That would be nice. But I'm gonna try this on a couple random pets really quickly before we show off the llama. So here it is on this little wool, which is actually really cute because it matches her purple colors. And I'm sure the glasses could fit on some other pets as well. Yes, okay, this LPS low-key rocks this outfit. And I would say it also fits pretty well on a collie. Because it's fabric and it has the stretchy elastic, it's definitely a lot more versatile for different types of Littlest pet shops. And I know everybody probably wants to see it on a short hair cat, so here is that as well. And here is the llama Littlest pet shop, the star of the show. Here's a full turnaround of her. So I really like the colors. Obviously she's blue, so I like that, but I like the inclusion of neon pink because it works really well here, again, based on the theming, and her colors also match the accessories really well while still giving her like a unique primary color that the other accessories don't have. So pink is like her accent color, and then most of the accessories are pink, which I really like. I like the diamonds in her eyes. That's one of my favorite eye shines, and then the little star details as well I think are very cool. Stars in her eyes also would have made a lot of sense to me, but I do like the diamonds. I actually thought that these stars on her were going to be glitter, but they are metallic. So the star on her head here, and then this one on her body, and then this blue marking on her back is also metallic as well, which personally I prefer to the glitter. It looks like her little eyeshadow markings are not metallic, which I think is fine. It definitely could have worked there, but it's totally fine without it. I really like her eyelashes too, very unique from all of the other llamas. And then her ears are cool. There's actually metallic blue in there as well. I just realized the blue that outlines the pink is metallic. I think her paint job looks pretty good. She was the only one that my Target had, so I couldn't really be that picky. But just like the fox, I would say that she looks pretty good, and I think she has a very cool and unique design. But let's try some of the accessories on her really quickly before we end the video. I'm gonna try the crown first because that's the one that I feel like probably won't really fit. It definitely makes her head tilt forward, but technically it's on there. And then here she is in what I would call her primary outfit, which honestly I think looks awesome. I really love the glasses. I think that's one of my favorite parts, and the skirt looks really good too. I wish she had like a purple collar instead of this crown one, but I think it is still cool. Okay, well, you can't really put the glasses on her head, but they still look cool, and I really love all the accessories, so I am so happy that I was finally able to get my hands on this set. Okay, look at the way these glasses frame his face, you guys. These were literally made for Cobalt. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. I'll put a link to the Target website down below in the description. Again, that's where I purchased this set, but you can also try your luck at finding them in stores. Additionally, I would also like to show you that these tube sets from Series 5 are finally available at Target now as well. I happened to see them when I stumbled across the llama here, so I was like, okay, finally, because they took a long time to show up. But anyways, if you made it all the way to the end, comment down below which of the 4 pets from this specific line are your favorite. Thank you again to Littlest Pet Shop for sponsoring this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!